All right, welcome back. Two Fools, One Bourbon. I'm Justin.
I'm Matt.
I'm Orlando, back for the fourth time. Let's go.
That's right.
Boom.
That's right. If you just tuned in to our last episode, we talked a couple samples and said we're going to move right into another episode with Orlando for a couple more samples. And this is the one. We are going to hit an Evernorth Spirits and a Willett today, or in this episode. Today's been
Which
a
one are we
long
doing
day.
first?
We can do the Evernorth. God, they have great. I do like their bottles. I like their bottles.
Yeah, those dudes could really pick them.
Yeah, I get. We did. Matt and I did a review on this one a while back.
What is that?
Such a good-
bourbon or an American?
Yeah. Single barrel bourbon. Super good. Super.
We have
good.
the other one too, right?
You have it. There's no we here. You have
Well,
that.
don't say it
bottle.
like that. How
I
did
don't
that
have
happen?
it, but I can't wait till you crack that. Have you opened that yet?
No, I'm waiting.
Stick. All right.
Is that a rye?
Wait.
I don't think so.
Straight bourbon whiskey.
Hmm.
This is their Spirit Walker line.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool label.
They had the
Yeah.
omen. Oh, the labels are so cool.
All right.
that
So
essence was really good. Anyways,
it's super good. Super good. So yeah. So what do we got? We got the Evernorth Spirits. This is Essence Rye. What do you?
Yep.
And this
So,
is. Go ahead.
so this one is a Drums and Drams pick. So anybody that's on Bourbon Tube or watch your reviews on YouTube, this is Cameron from Drums and Drams. I'm in
Okay.
his Patreon. He did this pick with the Bourbon Junkies, with Evernorth. This is a 6-year. It is sourced
Yum.
from Sagamore Spirits.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
The mash bill is going to be 52% rye, 43% corn, and 5% malted barley.
Okay. So would that be considered a low rye then, right?
Yep. This thing is a beast. So this is coming in at
130. Jeez.
Yeah.
29.8 is what you got on the label.
Yep. It's a monster.
This is so interesting to me. So that rare character SRY at a 117, I was having a difficulty with the nose, but on this one at a 129.8, I'm not having trouble on the nose. Like I'm not getting blown out with the ethanol.
Yeah, so this is
Wow.
super balanced. Dude, Sagamore is so underrated.
But all right. Yeah, great color. Great color.
this doesn't have a nose of a 130 proof for sure.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Very
Sweet.
mellow.
A little bit of
Very
oak.
sweet.
Matt,
get
what'd you say?
ethanol
What
on-
note did you just get?
Some sweetness and some oak.
Yeah,
I get some oak
sweetness.
notes out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said melon.
No.
Very mellow.
Oh, mellow. Because I get almost like a musk melon, like a cantaloupe, like a green melon.
I could, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know how you pick. Like that's. I think what's wild to me is like on the nose, especially. Like, have you smelled like a honeydew or like they don't smell
Not
like anything?
Maybe.
That's a green melon.
Sometimes when I'm like picking out tasting notes, they come off as like a color, so like a dark profile, and then I
Yeah.
start thinking of like dark fruits.
Dark fruits.
Yeah, or like super bright, like what is really bright. So when you said melon, I automatically thought of like it's like a green melon, almost like sour, but not more like a savory thing. So like your mind just kind of gets going, and you kind of just pull just notes. Fucking.
It's
out of your
interesting. You
ass.
actually said sour. I'm getting like a sour candy note out of it.
Yeah. I mean, there's
all right,
definitely like a lot of. There's a lot of spice, but it's not like It's not like ethanol.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm done nose banging this, and I'm ready to drink some. So, cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, she's spicy.
Yeah, the finish, or it was like the breath, that second breath, that felt like I was taking something super hot in with my breath. But it
So
went
Yeah,
away. It went away really quick. It went
yeah,
away
it goes
really
away
quick.
very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like throat burn, and I don't know if that's because it's the third sample that we've had, but it's definitely burn in the mouth, and then it
no,
fades nicely.
your palate is definitely primed, but the finish is not super long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
it's
was
good.
neat, wasn't
Yeah,
Matt's palate is indeed primed.
I'm getting like this really sweet candy kind of note.
Yeah. I'm definitely seeing that. I am getting a bit of spiciness out of it, certainly from the rye, even though it's a low rye, but it is punching pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's
But
a
yeah, it
spicy
definitely
one.
has some good, definitely some candy notes. Definitely some
is
candy notes on it.
is this one spicier to you than the first one, the subtle spirits?
Hmm.
Spicier.
Hmm.
Spicier. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't get nearly as much spice on this one as the subtle spirits
Oh,
one.
I'm definitely getting
Um,
way more.
like I do get spice, but like the first one was really dominated by like cinnamon for me, and
Yeah.
then I got a lot of that heat from like a peppery kind of cracked pepper type
Mm.
spice. This one I
Yeah.
don't get the initial cinnamon blast, and so the spice that I do get kind of carries through even or I don't know, more evenly than the last one. So
This
it's
is
good. This
definitely
one's good.
sitting on my palate for a long time. Like the
Yeah.
finish is
This one
gone.
just sits
Finish is
and
gone, but
just
that mid palate is just there.
Yeah.
It's just not going
Yeah.
away.
yeah, I really love this pour because it's unlike any Sagamore pour that I've had. I feel like if Sagamore starts putting out like more like high aged cask strength stuff, they're going to be unstoppable.
Mm.
And I
But
think they
this is not a high age.
no, it's not. No, it's not. This has got to be a honey barrel again. So like now you had the bourbon junkies picking through barrels, and then you had Cam from Drums and Drams picking through their barrels. So this is definitely like the cream of the crop here as far as ryes go. So what do you guys think this compares to the SRY? Because it's not far off in mash bill, right? So this one is 52.43.5 and the SRY is 51.45.4.
I mean,
I
it's definitely spicier for me compared to
Yeah,
the
obviously like
SRY.
there's a
Yeah,
proof difference, but
the drinkability on the
yeah.
SRY has this in spades. Like it's so much crushable. So much more crushable, I should say. Um, yeah, this hits heavy. Like this you need to this seems like you need to know what you're drinking if you're going to start hitting this. Like this is not a no joke rye to me.
yeah, so this is
Even
what I
though it's
was
the
kind
low
of
rye, but
right. And this is kind of what I was talking about before, how like the SRY just has so much more drinkability where you don't have to like think about it. You can just sit with it, fucking drink a bunch, and you're good. This one has way more complexity. You're like, whoa, what the fuck is that? You know, and
right.
each
Yeah.
sip you get something different, and you're like trying to dissect it in your mind. You're like, why is this so spicy? Why is this so
Yeah.
kind of fruity or funky or whatever? So
Yeah.
this is
I
definitely up there for me.
I do have a little bit of the like all those things you said, yes, but then at the same time it's like, all right, when are you going to go away? Like it just keeps going.
Yeah, the finish on this
It,
fucking thing.
yeah, it's like taking forever
So
to
what's
get
funny
out of
is
my
about
mouth.
this pick, he picked two of them. One he picked, one his wife picked, and this is his wife's pick.
Oh, that's why it sucks. Jokes.
What's funny is,
Uh,
so my wife personally tends to like the spicier pours.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So and clearly, Cam's wife does as well.
Mm.
So,
No, my roommate would hate this. Sorry,
yeah.
honey. I know you watch these.
No, I really like this pour. I think this is definitely up there for me, especially coming from the source of Sagamore Spirits. Like this is just an all around like really solid rye.
I think like I'm gonna not be as high as you. I think when it comes to scoring, I think the nose is great, is phenomenal, but man, the finish in the mid palate, it's like it doesn't taste like an onion, but it's like an onion. Where if you have something that's oniony, it's just like you taste onion forever. You're like hours. It's still there. Like go away.
I can totally relate to that now
Yeah.
that you kind of said that.
Yeah, and that's driving it down for me a little bit, just on the drinkability because I like having a good nose. I like having a long mid palate and a long finish. But then I like when it goes away and then I'm ready for more. Where this it seems like I'm just feeding the fire if I drink more, because I'm still tasting it. Like it's so long on the mid palate and the finish that it's just like I'm just feeding the fire when I'm drinking more.
Yeah,
It's interesting. It's
I
interesting.
tend to kind of like the spicier pours, but yeah, I kind of that really resonated with me. Where like you're ready for the finish to go away, but it's still fucking there when you take your next sip. So
Right.
that kind of brought it down a couple points for me. But this is a damn good pour, especially
Well,
for like rye drinkers like me. Like this is definitely a rye drinker's rye, which is why I was kind of interested where Matt would be on this one. But I got my score.
I do too.
Yeah.
I got mine.
Yeah, I'm at a 7.5 for this one.
No way.
I'm a
Yeah.
6.8.
I was a 7.6. That's
Okay.
wild.
There we go. Kind of seems like
So-
we're all.
So for
Go
me, I think this one has better drinkability than the first rye, which is weird to me because you guys are saying it's spicier. I get.
No,
I don't know if I. Oh, go
the
ahead.
first rye was the
rare character.
rare character.
Yep.
The first pour we had was a bourbon, but it was
sure.
a high rye.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
High rye bourbon. Okay.
Yeah.
But like the first one for me just dominated all of my spiciness, like preferences. This one has spice, but it feels a little bit more balanced. And it has some heat, and I like the carry through. I like the lingering. It doesn't really compound for me in a negative way. So I think I like that I can kind of keep tasting it throughout the next couple sips. But yeah, I thought it was more balanced than the bourbon rye that we had. So
Okay.
it's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the subtle spirits bourbon.
Yeah, definitely wanted to switch it up and give you some of my personal faves.
I mean, we're not going to complain no matter what you give us, and literally you did. I mean, you didn't have to do any of this. You paid for the bottles, you poured in your own juice, and you shipped it to us at no cost. So
Yeah,
awesome.
did it for the pod. Did it for the
Yeah,
pod.
love
It's so
it.
funny when
Love
we
it.
first started kicking around the idea of actually doing a pod. I feel like every time we talked about it, we always got back to how cool would it be to go and collaborate with XYZ, or I don't even think we really knew about barrel clubs when we first started, but I think when we caught on to like Mallards and Flintlock, and like it just, for me anyways, it expanded everything. Um, the collaboration and the uniqueness that you get out of these different barrels is insane to me. So
Yeah, it's only gonna keep going. Like you're only gonna keep like meeting new people, and
yeah,
they have different connections and different groups and different picks, and it's just such a rabbit hole.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, how cool is it the other night? We were hanging out with the Woodford bourbon guy. He's got a
yeah.
ton of followers, and like everything I freaking see on all kinds of stuff, it's always got him. He's always like in something. Whether you like him, you love him, whatever. He's like in everything, and it was super fun. That was super cool.
My favorite part about him is the little side projects that he does with
Yeah.
his own little personal 5 gallon or whatever barrel, and he's just having fun in his garage, making up his own juice. Like, I don't know, dude, that stuff. We haven't even skimmed the surface with some of this stuff, and it's just so cool.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, that dude is definitely super well known, and I watch a lot of his content. And when Justin told me you guys were having him on, I was super excited for you guys.
Moving on, Willett.
fuck.
Yes, so this is my favorite pour of the night. This is a
Best for last, huh?
135.
yes, this is a Willett Rye. This is a 9-year barrel code 6063, 135 proof. It's called On the River. I picked this up off Unicorn Auction. Or no,
Oh.
I picked this up off secondary, I'm sorry, for $3.75.
Okay, so this is just your personal bottle.
Yep. Same with
Okay.
the Evernorth. It was a pick from somebody else, but that's my personal bottle.
Right. So I guess what I'm saying with this is this Willett is just a bottle that you enjoy, has nothing to do with Flintlock, has nothing to do with any of the other barrel societies that you're affiliated with.
Yep. This
Okay.
is just like a high-aged Willett Rye that is just like fantastic.
So the On the River thing, what is that?
I'm assuming they
must have been
just
a
gave
pick.
the bottle like a name.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Typically, if a group did pick it, like they would state like what group picked it. I could be wrong. Maybe the group that did pick it named it On the River. I have no idea. I saw it. One of my buddies sent it to me. Was like, if you don't buy this right now, I'm going to buy it. And I was like, all right, bin, right? All right. So this is also a very short barrel, only 76 bottles. Barrel code
Whoa.
6063. This is a high rye from Willett. It's 74% rye, 11 corn, 15% malted barley.
Okay.
I don't have any left to taste with you guys. I have a drop in my glass to maybe get a nose.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, you must have had some after you gave us the samples.
Oh yeah, I crushed it
Okay.
on a live.
All right, good.
Oh man, the nose is really interesting.
It's so
There's
bright.
there's like this really like bright sweetness to it.
Yeah, it's so bright. It's so sweet. And I just get like cinnamon candy.
Yeah, cinnamon was just like
Yeah.
a fireball.
Yeah, I get that. Not the fireball so much, because I don't know. To me, the fireball is like a dark cinnamon. This is definitely. It seems like it has a lighter note to it,
But it's like Fireball-esque,
Mm.
but
it's
in a
pretty good.
way better, non-shittier way. Because
Hey.
Fireball's fucking terrible. But
No,
hey,
I don't.
I
Hey,
will
I don't
rip
mean the
some
liquor.
Fireball shots if you got some.
That fireball is made just up the road a little bit from
I don't
us.
mean
Okay,
the liquor. I mean the candy.
I know what you meant.
Okay. All right. I can see the sweetness there too, right? Like it's not, yeah, it's not all cinnamon.
All right.
Yeah,
Again,
so this one is definitely
cheers.
cheers.
Look at that color.
This is not Willett, but
It's
I'm glad I
beautiful.
can get you guys this sample out before I fucking crushed it. One of my favorite Willett Ryes of all time that I've personally had. There's definitely some out there that I would love to try, but
There, I don't even know what to say about that. It is super funky. Man, what is that note? That is good. It's super interesting. It has a note that I can't put my finger on that is totally different than, especially different than that what we just had from Evernorth. Is it more of like an earthy kind of herbal?
yes.
That's good.
Yeah, so based off, the entire bottle, never scored it. I got my score already locked and loaded.
This is the one that I would like if somebody said, what does Dusty remind you of? Like this is the one that I would pull that from.
Yeah,
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. It's super interesting. Now, I will say, like, I don't know if I would want to have multiple pours repeatedly of this same rye.
right.
Like,
So
I really
this is
like.
this
I,
is
like
one
I
that you
like
sit
it.
with, right? So this is one that you
Yes.
pour like a little
Yeah.
bit heavy, right? Maybe you pour like a 3 ounce pour. You got it in like a nice rocks glass, but neat. You're sitting around and you're just taking little tiny sips the whole time, right? Because each
Yeah.
sip makes you think like, wow, like what the fuck was that? It's changing.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's changing. It's opening up as you're sipping it. I just think this one is really well done and super complex.
It's weird
Very
because like
complex. Yeah.
I get a lot of cinnamon on the nose, and I do get cinnamon sort of through the finish, but almost none of it when I first like the first one when I got the cinnamon, it was all on the lips and it just kind of carried through. This one I don't get any of that. I almost get like a cold liquid kind of sensation, and then I get the burn as I like swallow it.
So for me, this is a 9.3.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
up
that.
there. I've tasted
That's
a
super
lot
cool.
of really good ryes. I just feel like this one's very well put together. I really like a lot of rye influence. So for me, this one's up there at a 9.3. And I've just started scoring, by the way, with you guys, right?
Oh yeah.
You can read that however you like.
All right. I am in between a high 7 and a low 8. And what's I think a little frustrating to me is I almost feel like if this was the first pour of the night, I think I would be in the 7s. So I don't know if it's because my palate is primed that I'm enjoying it a little bit more than I normally would. Is Orlando frozen on your screen?
I
Don't
think I
worry
am.
about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
So I think I'm just gonna even it out at an 8, an 8.0,
Yes.
and so the spiciness is high for me, but the way that it balances out, the way that it evens out towards the finish, and the way that you get some of the sweetness, I really like that. And I also really like that the initial spice isn't so overpowering that it makes it hard to enjoy everything else that comes through. So it is a little spicy, which I don't think I'm against necessarily, but Yeah, it's a really really good pour. So yeah, 8.0 for
Yeah,
me.
awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be a 7.9. Um, I love the nose. I think the nose has a lot of complexity, some sweetness, some funky tones going on. But the mid palate for me is kind of where it drops off. It's almost like it's a little too funky, and I can't
Oh,
quite pick out what's going on. Um, the spiciness of the rye doesn't get me. The finish is great. I actually like the finish. I like it. It does. It lets you know it's there, but then it goes away pretty quick,
yeah,
which I do prefer. I don't like that lingering. We just talked about that from the last
yeah.
one. But yeah, but I think just the mid palate's got something funky going on that is just not my jam.
Yeah,
So
fair.
that's where I'm at.
Those are some pretty high scores though for like a very rye forward rye.
It's
You
great.
know, coming from the most prestigious, um, you know, distillery.
Sure.
So I'm glad to get you guys some of your first high aged
That's
uh,
awesome. Yeah.
Willett Rye on the palate. And from here on out, if you guys get anything less or anything from Willett, you know, you guys can kind of have something in your mindset to compare to. Okay, so here's a fun question. From the three ryes that you tasted tonight, which rye would you pay the most for?
That's a good question. Um, it might be the rare character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I
that
think
was the
If
so.
I did
cheapest.
a blind, if I did a
I
blind
think
and I
so.
had to pick
Yeah.
which one, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I can't say that was the cheapest. I don't remember the price point on the Evernorth. I do think it was around the same
I
price as the SRY. I think it was
I
like around, like it was less than $100.
the Evernorth was?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
What? Okay. Yeah. No, the rare character was like super crushable. And that's got points right there just to be able to
Yeah.
that you can just easily drink. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to like I mean, stuff like this Willet where you know what you're going to get into. You're going to get into something a little bit funky, a little bit different. Like I feel like you have to kind of be in a mindset that this is what I want. Like, okay, I want this complex whiskey, bourbon,
yeah,
rye
high
that
end,
I'm gonna
like
get into,
yep,
and I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna have a little bit
Yeah.
of an experience instead of I just want something that tastes great, that's smooth, that
Right.
I'm just gonna enjoy. Yeah, and I think I think everybody there's a different mood really, depending on what mood you're in, what you want, which doesn't preclude you from drinking one over the other, but it's just like definitely there's times where I want to Mick Ultra and I just want to smash a light beer or like 10, right? And that's kind of like similar, right? Like if it's a crushable bourbon, I want to have a couple. I just want to be able to, I don't want to be punched in the face or in the gut a bunch of times after drinking something. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of my thought process
The
there.
the rare character is definitely the one I like the most, and I would pay to get it. It's probably not the one that I would have assumed is the most expensive, because I know complexity and heat and those types of notes and characteristics come at a cost. I think the rye characteristics that the higher price bottles or the higher age bottles carry are not what gravitate for me. So it's not what I'm going to go out and spend big dollars on. But I'm not surprised that the Willet is a 300 secondary price bottle. It's delicious. If you like ryes, that's a great bottle. So
all right, well, there you have it, folks.
cool.
Two fools, one bourbon. Love the Flintlock Barrel Society better than the Evernorth and Willett Rye. So,
Everybody, yeah.
hey, come on, join us. We're on Facebook, we're on Discord, and yeah, we're just trying to put out some good picks, and it's clearly resonating with these two fools here.
Speaking of what, any sneak peek, any preview? Like, what's the next project that Flintlock is working on?
Yeah, so we definitely have we got a lot of stuff on the in the queue. We I don't know exactly what I can say, but
Of course,
yeah,
but there's something
Top
there's
coming.
secret.
Can you
so
say
there's
juice, distillery, any of that?
yeah, so
NDP?
there's some Buffalo Trace and
Oh,
there's some little piggies coming,
oh.
and
What's the
there's
little piggy? Whistle pig?
Whistle pig.
Uh,
I just said little piggy. So, and
We're inferring it's whistle pig.
after that, we definitely have some stuff coming from a bearded bastard.
Awesome. Well, again, two fools, one bourbon. Thank you for joining. We did a couple samples today that Orlando from Flintlock Barrel Society was kind enough to send us. Check out at my bourbon palette. If you want to be a member of Flintlock Barrel Society, hit them up on Facebook. Hit us up. Hit up Orlando at my bourbon palette on all the socials. He's using the same handle. And of course, check us out on all our socials: Instagram, Reddit, Discord.
TikTok.
You can follow TikTok. We just started that.
We're TikTokers.
Interesting. I wasn't a big TikToker. I'm still not. I got to figure out what I'm gonna install it on. But you can see it on our link tree in the video description of this video. Appreciate it. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you for joining. We'll see you soon.